and I'm so glad and happy to admit that yes, it did live up to my expectations. Hey guys, welcome back to the Revised Reading Room. In my last video, I spoke about O. William by Elizabeth Strout, and after reading that book, I realized that I really wanted to read more work by Elizabeth. And after researching for a couple of hours, I finally decided that the next book I wanted to read was My Name is Lucy Barton by Elizabeth Strout. I constantly had this question while reading this book whether this book will live up to my expectations. And I'm so glad and happy to admit that yes, it did live up to my expectations. This book is also part of the Amgash series. Now, what is Amgash? Well, Amgash is a town, village, or a city that all of these characters and the story are loosely based on. While reading this book, I realized that I hardly knew Lucy. Because after reading O. William, I just felt and I was very confident that, I just love this character. And I had actually come to a conclusion that what do I feel about this character and how exactly this character is. But when I read this book, I realized that I just knew 2% of her character and her personality. This book definitely gives you in-depth view and insight about how Lucy Barton actually is. What is the rationale behind her thought process? What is the rationale behind the reactions that she has? Is she taking such kind of decisions? And similar to O. William, I think Stroud really likes to focus on human relationships. And in this book, also you will realize that this book majorly and predominantly focuses and explores the aspect of human relationships, like how complex human relationships are, and etc. Just the differences in O. William explored relationship was between Lucy and her ex-husband William. In this book, you'll find the relationship that has been explored in this book is between Lucy and her mother. Now they both are meeting each other like face to face after a really long time. They both have been in touch with each other over a call later, etc. But actually meeting face to face has happened after a really long time. So what happens is Lucy is actually admitted in the hospital due to some injury, and her husband, who is William, asks her mother to actually drop by to the city and look after Lucy. Because of the work and also in order to look after the kids, William cannot really do it. And that's why he asks her mother to drop by in the town. In this book, you'll realize that the entire story, the entire plot of this book is revolving around those the 5 to 10 days that her mother decides to stay with her daughter in the hospital, like Lucy. And I think throughout this period, they are just gossiping. Like it's all about conversations, about things around you, people around you, and etc. You just feel like, this is very normal. Every mother daughter duo actually have that kind of gossips. But you'll realize, no, it's a very superficial thing. Because at the deeper level, or the deeper context, is just a mechanism to actually avoid real issues that they both have been having with each other. I'm not sure exactly what kind of issues her parents have with, Lucy's parents have with Lucy, because that is something that has not been in the book yet. I'm not sure. There might be any rest of the other books that I will be able to read about it, but at least in this book, that has not been, revealed to you. So far, the situation is that they have a very disconnected kind of relationship. Similarly, Lucy does not really share a very good relationship with her father as well. So shares. She doesn't share a good relationship with any of her parents, and Lucy does happen to have two siblings as well. Again, the point is that she doesn't really have a good relationship with her siblings as well. But what I really enjoyed about this book is that how the human complexities and relationships, the dynamic, has been captured in this book. It actually tells you that she actually experienced a lot of abuse, emotional abuse, bullying in the school and in her closed environment. I think all of these aspects makes her very uh, emotionally vulnerable, and also till that she's carrying that emotional baggage and that emotional scar with herself. Similar to O. William, this book also has a very chaotic type of narrative and writing style. And I think that's just Strout's way to communicate to you that how, you know, complex human relationships are around us. After reading this book, I can definitely tell you that this book is for the people who are up for emotional ride, who are interested to experience various emotions while reading. And if you are someone who is very lost in life, who is looking for some sort of like a direction and doesn't know what to read, I think this book is definitely for you guys. You can definitely pick this book up, and I'm sure I can vouch for it that you're gonna enjoy it. On the very superficial level, this book seems to be a sad story, but it's not. Give it some time, read it with that emotional depth and intensity. I think definitely you will enjoy this book. And this book is also a book that you will not be able to put down, because the same thing happened with me. I actually read this book in one single sitting. I picked it up and I was like, I don't want to keep it down. I don't want the book to end at all. So it's just a very small book, around 250 to 260 pages long. And it's a good read. But yes, on the scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely rate this book around 9.5. And that was a video, guys. I hope you guys love my content and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions or feedback for me, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to interact with you all. And if you guys want to connect with me, please connect with me on Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn. I hope to see you guys super soon in my next video. Till then, happy reading and take care and see you super soon.